Good morning. This is day 103 of the storm experiment. No seed oils, no meat, no animal food products, no highly processed foods, barefoot walking in the jungle, and exercise. So I'm quite happy today, because uh, I can feel how God is, strengthening me and releasing all the fears that I have, in my life, and He's teaching me how to live more freely and to live without worry, to live without doubting Him, and to live without any fear for the future. And so that I can share this message freely. I can tell other people to be able to take back control of their lives and to live happily and to celebrate while we are still here on earth, right? So as Jesus says, like, why do you worry? Like, you cannot add another extra day in your life, by worrying. So why worry, man? I mean, yeah, hardships will be there, and we will have to face a lot of hardships, a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. But then there's no point in worrying, right? I mean, those things are bound to come. Let them come. The only thing is we have to be joyful. We have to rejoice. We have to keep thanking God for everything. Yeah. Now this mobile screen that you're seeing right now, it is just like a very small man-made invention that cannot compare to this earth that God has invented, He has created, right? So this screen is just a canvas, a canvas where you have this lively painting happening right now. You can see this painting talking and interacting with you and looking around. So this is how people get other people's attention, by painting something, attention grabbing on the canvas. So this mobile phone is a canvas, where you can paint your life. You can show people the painting of your life and how you are living and how interesting it is and all this stuff, right? So but then I want to talk about something like in this day and age we are no longer functioning normally as humans, because okay, if we want to start a family right now, okay, we have to think about whether we can afford to start a family or not. We have to think about money. That is the one main thing, right? And if we just live the way God meant for us to live, then we won't be having to to worry about all of these things, and we could just fall in love and just have kids and start a family. But then the problem with having money is now, okay, maybe you can afford to start a family. Now the problem is you are bombarded by all these modern products, right? Baby diapers and chemicals and home cleaners and detergents and all these things. Now this in turn, they will disrupt all the hormones inside, the natural hormones inside the human body. And eventually you and your family will end up being sick, and now you have to spend your hard-earned money in the hospitals and everything. So that is one thing, with not being aware about the things that are being presented in front of you, not being aware about the reality of these things and how they are affecting your biological body. So the things that man makes, They can never surpass, the intelligence of God, right? So yeah, so what I'm saying, like, man-made things can never surpass the intelligence of our higher creator, right? Of our God. And that's why whatever they are making, it always has some kind of side effect, some kind of consequence on the human body, because that thing was not naturally meant for human beings, right? So man, in his limited intelligence, he creates something, right? He's trying to create something to make modern living a little bit convenient. But that's the problem with modern living. Like, we have all these man-made things. Okay, we've created these homes and houses, okay, that are made out of tiles, out of cement and everything. Now, to keep them clean, you need another set of man-made things, like, all these cleaners that kills germs, and all these like unnatural things that they don't exist naturally in the environment. So on the other hand, if we respect what God has given us, if we create like earthen homes, with the soil as the floor, and we don't have to worry about disinfectants and all these germs and all this stuff, because we know that we need all these microbes, right? And so that our immune system will thrive, will flourish, by being exposed to all the elements of the earth. But the problem with artificial living, modern living, is we have just insulated ourselves from the earth, and now we need extra set of things to try to keep ourselves healthy. But then that is not actually helping at all. It is just a temporary solution, and my camera is shying away today, I don't know why, sorry. So we need to appreciate what we already have, right? What God has already given, because this is the ultimate intelligence. We don't have to worry about anything. We just have to trust in our creator and what he has created for us. So by being close to what he has created, we thrive, we live, without too much of sickness, without too much of problems. So it's not that I'm saying like we have to oppose everything, of what man made. I mean, there are things that humans have made that are really beneficial for human beings, but then at the same time we need to balance everything by being close to nature, close to God made things, right? I see people, they want to escape, they want to go to these beautiful places, these resorts and all these things, because they want to have something more, right? They want to experience something more. But then for people like us, who have learned about the truth and who have learned about the benefits of of the earth, of the oxygen that are coming from the trees, of the jungle, I mean, for us, this is the most beautiful place, right? We don't need to go anywhere else. Like, it's okay if you're getting to see some natural scenic beauty and all, but then it is more enjoyable when you learn about the nature, you learn about your natural habitat, when you learn about what are the benefits of just being here in nature, then when you go to any other natural place, you'll enjoy even more than those people who don't know the benefits, right? So for me, I know that if I go to some other different place, I'll just be having the time of my life. Because why? Because I'll be interacting with that natural environment there with my bare feet, right? That most people don't do. And most people, they just are insulated in their shoes. They don't get the full experience. So to really feel connected, to really feel get that feeling of excitement, of like joy, it's like to just take off your shoes and connect with that place, connect with the earth, connect with the soil. You can feel all the energy of the earth coming inside of you. So this is what most people feel, and that's why they keep on seeking one place after the other, one place after the other. It's never enough. Because why? Because they are never connected in the first place. So that is why they need to keep on going from place to place, and places that they've already visited, for them it has become boring because they've already been there. So because why? They never get to experience the place in the realness of it, by connecting to it, by going bare feet. So once you become barefooted, you'll learn to appreciate even the forest that is closest to your house. That becomes like the most majestic place ever. So that is one thing, a very important thing. Finished washing my face in a stream nearby, and man, it feels amazing. So yeah, like I was saying, like today I was out there in the calisthenics ground, but then I could do only a few exercises because I met some amazing people, and we were having this some kind of unplanned workshop, talking about health, about fitness, about earthing, about grounding, about the benefits of walking barefoot, and talking about health and nutrition, and the foods that we need to avoid in today's modern age, because everything is medicated, right from the meat that we are eating, even to the plants, and we need to make wise choices before we put anything inside of our mouth. So to make sure that we are not allowing these profit driven systems to destroy our body, right? Because God has given us only one life, and we need to live it in the right way, and we need to live it to the fullest, and we need to live it in full health and strength. So even if you think it's not cool to be living this kind of way, to be avoiding everything, to be avoiding all those unhealthy snacks and all, I don't care. It's because I have only one life, man. I don't want to spend my earnings, my lifelong earnings, into throwing it into hospitals, into medications. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I know that I'm a human being that is capable of having self-control over himself, to have self-control of what I put inside of my mouth. So that is what I'm gonna do, and I know you can too, because there's so much more that we can do in life, right? And we cannot do it if we're not fueling our body with the right kind of fuels. Okay, so but then if we are eating the right stuff, the good stuff, and we are doing the right movements, and we are doing regular exercise, we will get to be doing all those projects that we have in mind, right? We all have some kind of projects that we want to finish, some kind of goal that we want to accomplish in our life, and we can only do that having a healthy body, right? So we all have a choice. We all have an intelligent brain to do the research, to do the work, to understand what are the things that are good for us and what are the things that are bad for us. Okay, So so it's also a way of us, serving God by taking care of this God-given body. It's such a miraculous body, capable of transformation, capable of, doing things that we have never dreamt that we can do. So we need to give our dear body a chance. The body that has been with us, since the day we were born, that has been with us through, hardships, through difficulties, through, all those difficult days in life. We need to give this body a chance. We need to take care of it, because it's only by taking care of our body, then our body will take care of us, back. So this has become like a tradition, man. I'm not gonna end the day without climbing this tree, man. This has become a tradition now. It's this is the only ultimate thing that makes me feel so alive. Whew. Whew. Man, that was amazing. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very long video today. So that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching and for being with me on this amazing journey. So take care of yourself, eat clean, and enjoy movements, and do it all for the glory of God, okay? And I'll be seeing you back again tomorrow. Bye bye.